Hi guys, welcome back to Minecraft. This is Flandin, and I'm going to keep going on the advanced control panel for this time. I was thinking that I could maybe do a part 2, adding a multiplexer, a serial multiplexer, and a slightly small control panel for this control panel. So I hope this will be good. So let's start with this thing. I'm just dragging this output as the regular output for this. It's pretty necessary. So just drag this couple of few out. Then we can start to work on the pistons. Placing piston here, and to do that all over the place, do it exactly the same as me. And remember, when I come so far, I'm going to tell you something. Okay. And add one more piston right here, facing downwards. So it is a actually, I think if you can do it on the other side instead, I think that's better. Okay, and now you can add this here, 4 off, and 4, and probably 4 here also. Then we can make a pulse short right here. Make a pulse short right here. So I'm just going to make that. Ooh, that's probably interfering with that. So when I think of it, I'm going to make a pulse short right here. But I'm making it like this. Yeah. So let's just keep going with it. Oh. And soon done. Place this at 4, not 3 as usual, but 4. Okay. So then place the blocks beneath pistons. Right here we can start now. Place 1 redstone and like this. So this is something called the control bit, which is a very important part. Yeah, and place the repeaters like regular. I'm actually going to have this 1 block taller. Yeah. Okay, put this as 1, or you can actually run the entire process. Drag this here, here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. There. And now we can make a RSNOR Latch. I'm going to do that like this. And like this. Yep. So right now it's on the right default. So let's move this one up. And the piston here is going to be slightly different. To be quite honest, I'm going to look here at right one, because this is a very different design. I need to give all the credits for this machine to MrBatmanbugs. Yep, MrBatmanbugs. Yep. Yeah, he's very clever with redstone also. So I'm just going to keep going like this. Do 4 of them because that's what we have. And let's just keep going and make the 1 piston here. 1, 2, 3. Yep. And the last one about here. Okay, so this one is made slightly different. Basically we have Uh, actually the first one is pretty I would say it's almost strange, because we're going to keep this first one down here, while we're going partly up here. So let's see if I remember the design. Here's going to be a repeater on 2 ticks. The reason of this is that you won't have the different delay, because the delay will be slightly longer if the piston is different. Yep. And here I can have the magnificent redstone. Okay, so now we got this, and now we can just keep going with this design. Yeah. Redstone repeater on 2 ticks. Very important, that's on 2 ticks. Not more, not less. Okay, and the last one. The last one is also going to have one more slight effect. It's going to have the reset effect for this thing. Okay, perfect. Then we can drag this signal. Yeah, there's some different ways to do this. I'm going to drag the signal, when I think of it, maybe like this. Just going to have the redstone repeaters here. Drag this down. And let's just, yeah, maybe this was partly stupid. I don't know. We could do, yeah, we can have redstone going in here. This goes. This works. Yep, and let's see, anything else we should probably have. Oh yeah, I know a few things. The first one is called a Piston RSNOR Latch. So now we need a regular. It's not quite an RSNOR Latch, but it's very good, I would say. It's basically, it's always very small, so it's easy to see. It's slow, it's hard to reset. So let's see, anything else we should remember. Yeah, I'm going to use a short pulsar again. And it seems to fit perfectly. Let's remove those. We can do that. Yeah, I'm not sure that all of this works because I haven't looked up the facets, so let's just test it. And look at that. Works perfectly fine. Seems that I don't have buttons here, that's strange. Let me just add those. I'm not using this one just so know it. Let's do this. Reset it. And then press it again. Yep, as you can see, this works perfectly fine, and everything is through one wire. We also have one more multiplexer. This one. I showed you that in the last episode with a. It's different, but it's faster, more instant, and better stackable. You will have some problems with this because after a while, let's say that you have like tons of these, then you need to do this. Like first do this, and then start to do that again. If it's way bigger, of course. This is not that big. So yeah. Now we got the multiplexer down. Works fine. Are you agreed? Yeah, you probably agreed. So let's work on the this thing. So I was thinking, I'm not sure what design I want to use for this. Yeah, some different. What do we want to use? Yeah, let me figure that out in a second. So let's just jump on top of here. Yeah, so I thought about what design I'm going to use, and I think I have the design in my head. I'm not sure. I want to have actually a bit more space because it's good, always good to have. So, and this is a good. Let me do 4 actually. I want 1 button for the multiplexer, reset, yeah, stuff like that. So I'm thinking of having the reset here. So let me do a quick right there, right? Yeah, perfectly. So let's do this. Yeah, sorry for being quiet, but I'm focusing. This is a very repetitive design, so it will take some while to make it. And this is one of my favorite designs for a I'm calling it destination selectors, basically because you are selecting destinations. Easier said than done. So right now I am building this, and this one has a own reset for it, which I find useful. There's nothing right there. Yeah, and then I'm building with these right here. Yep. And now we can do. And now I want to end this by doing like this. Actually, I need to drag this one taller. So let's see if this works. Yep, this works fine. And now I'm just going to end up by doing the indicator lights, which is an important part, of course. Yeah, like that. And reset. Perfect. I also want to have a indicator lights for the reset. Looks good. So let's try to make this kind of symmetric, maybe. Yeah. And now this is the reset, right? So now we can just hook this up. This one has a big problem. This is the A button. So right now we can just use this glowstone right here, and then a block. And with this design we have multiple outputs, like ridiculous many outputs, places. We have both on the top and in the bottom here. So let me make this. That's fine. And now I want to use this one. I can do this, but I want a repeater there, so it won't create a bud. Repeater here again. Finally, we can use some regular redstone. Yeah. I'm also thinking that if I do this now, yeah, and then it will save. And this last one is going to be a very simple one, probably the simplest. I'm coming back in a second to figure out this. Okay, so we will place our blocks, 2 blocks there, and this right here. So sorry, I was on the wrong one. I started to wonder, but it had a reason. So let's place 2 blocks right there and right there. Redstone. We need to go here with redstone here. Let's go here. And it seems that we need to do a double invert. So it's inverted here, here. It's doing like this. So now we have this second one. Basically, this is when I'm pressing this one, it will remove the ants. And when I'm then pressing a button, it will go out the length. This was a very short one because it was close to here. Actually, when I think of it, when you're powering this, you also need to power this. You want a button function. So a quick fix for this is basically to do also this. And if you want, you can have the repeater right here. Good as new. And that was it for today. I hope you liked this tutorial. I'm going to memorize something that, please give me ideas if there's something you really want to learn. I will gladly take a challenge, and considering it at least, because I don't want to do something very stupid. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if you want to see more, and see you later.